No, I am not. Help me, Hassan. Wait, what? Bro, Jesus Christ. I really gotta stop with this, dude.
Wash your face with the water. I don't know. Come, wash your face.
At least
He's
they end
not
up
that
helping
badly
me.
injured, but he's got a very deep cut here. Yeah, exactly. But he needs stitches, so what we'll normally do is phone an ambulance. That might take 2 hours to come. That's the emergency services.
By now I'd been in Johannesburg several weeks. I'd been surprised by the brutality of the private police.
Nice, dude. Yeah, just beat him with a golf club and burn him. Okay, here. You guys wanted to see how the other side lives?
Can appear to be a symbol of post-apartheid South Africa. The coastal city is promoted as a top destination for its diversity of food, landscapes, and cultures. But for Black South Africans, life in Cape Town is steeped in the lasting legacy of apartheid, the system of white minority rule that has left the country's Black majority poor and powerless. Though apartheid was officially terminated in 1994, throughout South Africa, neighborhoods remain structurally segregated, and the vast majority of Black citizens remain locked in grinding poverty. I'm going to show you how Cape Town was designed to keep racial groups separated,
This shit's crazy.
and how those divisions persist today.
Look at this.
Cape Town's layout provides a striking example of the clear socioeconomic divisions between South Africans. I'm standing in a township that reflects the living conditions of most Black Cape Townians. Poor and under-resourced, without access to running water, sewage, or even electricity. Just next to it is a white suburb that's worlds apart. And there's no easier way to see this than with a drone. From above, you can see the state of the bustling Black township I'm standing in, called Imazama-Yetu. It's a barren, informal settlement made up mostly of shacks and government-built homes. Literally next to the township is a white suburb that's overflowing with greenery. So here's what life looks like from—
Bro, look at that shit, dude. Look at that shit, dude. Fucking look at that, dude. That's where the Black people live. This is where the white people live.
Overflowing with greenery. So here's what life looks like for most white Cape Townians. Nice suburban homes with running water, protected by walls and alarm systems. Some even have signs specifically warning Black Africans in their language of Xhosa of dogs inside. And the disparity isn't just black and white. Here's the colored township of Manenberg to the left, and the informal Black settlement of Nyanga to the right. Unlike Black townships, the ghettos of colored people are made up of small homes rather than shacks, and have basic services like running water. Before we go any further, I should break down how racial groups are classified here. Colored is a centuries-old community of diverse heritage that might be called Creole in the US or Caribbean. They're distinguished from Africans, who are the city's Xhosa-speaking Black population. While Africans are the vast majority—
Wait, isn't it? Oh, I can't do it. Go in my mouth. Isn't it? Osa? No, it's at the back of your tongue. It's Osa. I can't do it right now. What the fuck? I used to be able to do it. Osa.
Majority in most of South Africa, in Cape Town, coloreds are the largest group. Africans are a close second. Whites are only 15%, followed by Asians and others.
I have said it correctly before, yes. But it's not Osa. It's with the back of your tongue, right? It's like a click sound, but with the back of your tongue. Osa, Osa, Osa. What are you doing? What do you mean, what am I doing? That's how you're supposed to say it. The language. At least he's trying. Okay, listen, I've done it correctly before, okay?
We see from above is the legacy of an apartheid system that was instituted by South Africa's National Party and lasted from 1948 to 1994.
Black South Africa has gone through enough. Hassan, let them be. Okay, I will stop.
Apartheid further expanded the policies of white domination and racial segregation that were already in place since the colonial era. Under the 1950 Group Areas Act, the government created racially segregated areas and forcibly removed people from neighborhoods reserved for white people. From 1950 until 1983, one of the largest mass removals in modern history took place. Here in Cape Town, District 6, where I currently am, had been a booming area in the heart of the city with more than 60,000 colored residents. But in the 70s, the government bulldozed their homes and forced them into windswept housing projects on the Cape Flats, far from the city center. Apartheid dictated where people could live and move about. Africans were issued a pass or an ID document stating where they could live and work. They would be arrested if police found them in a white neighborhood not designated as their place of employment. The system was used to bar most Africans from moving to the city in search of jobs. Instead, they were confined to living in 3 blighted townships. In the 80s, hundreds of thousands began moving to the periphery of the city, building shacks and informal settlements. The legacy of that migration remains today in poor townships like this one. Part of apartheid's divide and rule scheme was to give coloreds priority over black Africans for jobs and housing. But coloreds were also systematically displaced at the expense of whites. And today, the white minority continues to live near the city center and in lush suburbs like this one. And the inequality isn't limited to neighborhoods.
Bro, it's so fucked up to make this about race, by the way.
Under apartheid, Cape Town's more
I still can't get over that previous chatter who was like, dude, why are you making like apartheid South Africa about race, dog? Like, what's up? Dude, there is no like clear example that you straight up just think black people deserve to be in this situation and are in the situation that they're in, not a consequence, and not as a consequence of like systemic racism, but like directly because they are, you know, different. Than looking at like apartheid South Africa and being like, wow, imagine making this about race.
Exclusive
Fucked
Atlantic
up,
Coast
dude.
beaches like this one used to prohibit blacks. Whites enjoyed their own beaches like these, while blacks and coloreds had their own beaches which looked like this. Today, beachfront areas like Camps Bay still cater to mostly whites. But now it's all about who can afford the nice restaurants and shops.
By the way, that is a perfect representation of how capitalism literally strips the racial component while still completely maintaining it. They strip the fucking veneer. They literally go, oh no, it's not about race anymore. It's just about whether you're poor or not. And it's like, that is exactly what the fuck this is, okay? Yes, dude. Capitalism still upholds white supremacist attitudes. Straight up. In this exact same way.
It's this kind of unspoken disparity that continues to permeate Cape Town society. Studies by local researchers have found that black Africans are almost always less successful than white people in moving up career paths in Cape Town, a phenomenon labeled the ebony ceiling effect. The inequality here is so stark that Cape Town's Gini index, which economists use to measure inequality, is 63 out of 100. That's one of the highest in the world. So why has Cape Town failed to deliver a better life for all since the end of apartheid? Some blame Cape Town's governance. Cape Town rests within the province of the Western Cape, which is the only one of South Africa's 9 provinces not run by the governing African National Congress. That's the anti-apartheid party of Nelson Mandela. Instead, it's run by the Democratic Alliance, which grew out of white liberal establishment politics, but includes remnants of the old National Party and black middle-class support. The Democratic Alliance dismisses any claims that Cape Town remains racist, but it's hard to deny the structural segregation and discrimination that still exists, even if it is more subtle than it was under apartheid. Now that Cape Town grapples with a water crisis the world has never seen, the stark disparity between the haves and have-nots is on full display. Many black Cape Townians have always lived without running water. Now, others in Cape Town are getting a glimpse into that experience as they line up to collect a ration of water. But what about everything else? Will the dream of a truly equitable society ever become reality here? Hey guys.
White moderate libs. The US is a 41.5 and Turkey is solid 41.9 on the Gini index. Yeah. Can you react to the Brett Cooper Pride Month video next? Hey, can you react to me actually fucking banning you for literally an hour? Specifically because you said please watch the Brett Cooper Pride video, Pride Month video next. No, I'm not gonna react to that. What I'm gonna react to is the last top of the hour ad break, the 3-minute one, because I'm done. Okay, done a 7-hour one today, boys. It was a short and sweet one, and I apologize. But you know, tired. I don't know why I'm tired. Maybe because I went to sleep real late last night because I watched Top Gun. And then I woke up real early to say bye to my mom. My brother is back in town, you know? So that's what I got. I might be live tomorrow. I believe I might be live tomorrow, or I might not be, okay?